GTTV. And we back. What's up with you? Let's roll this window up because there's so much light coming in here. There's still a lot of light coming in. But, all right. Now, what we talking about today? We gonna talk about Keith and Manny again. All right. Now, look at this. Manny Pacquiao made Keith Thurman better. Keith Thurman is a better fighter and will be a better fighter from here on out. Thanks for going to the school of Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao taught him, he kind of humbled him because he needed that too. Keith Thurman needed to be humble. He was talking early retirement, not fighting in 2 years and taking another year or taking more time off after this, and not really trying to fight, trying to just hold his titles. And I saw it, and I didn't like that part about Keith Thurman. But he will be a better fighter after this. Guaranteed he'll be a better fighter. Because now he has a loss. Now he has to prove that he is that dude that he was talking, or the dude that he was making himself seem to be, with all the talk that he was putting out. Now you got to show people that that dude that had 2 belts at one time had the most belts in the division for a minute, and still to this day, I think he's in the last 4 or 5 years, he's the only one with 2 belts up until now, and there's still nobody right now that has 2 belts in that division. So he did some historic things, which got him in the reclining mode. He kind of went, all right, where's the TV remote? Where's the TV dinner? I'm ready to eat. That's how Keith Thurman was getting. And you see the fluctuation in weight that he was going through all the time. Now Pacquiao stays at a certain lean weight, and a certain diet, and he said, and then you can see now, because in the interview with TMZ, Keith Thurman says, yeah, I don't want to fluctuate in my weight anymore. I want to stay to a strict diet. That's going to the school of Pacquiao. Up until Pacquiao, he was up and down and weight. I can do it. I can lose the weight. And I told y'all about that before. I said going up in weight and coming back down. Going up in weight, coming back down is not good for the body. The body wants to be one size, one way. It wants to get used to that and adapt to it. It doesn't want to be big and have power and then be slow and then all of a sudden have no power and be skinny and fat. That your mind has to adapt to the body. The longer you are at a certain size, the better you will be, because you are used to being at that size. It won't be different attributes all over the place. Big and strong, slow, skinny, weak, and fast. Your body will be used to one size, and you'll know how to hit. You know how hard you'll be hitting. You won't be surprised if you hit somebody as hard as you can and they walk through like, damn, I lost so much weight, the power's gone. You won't have any of that. It'll just be easy, smooth sailing. Now, another thing Keith Thurman talked about was, in the interview, they're like, was he too fast? Was he too powerful? Keith Thurman said, no, it was the poise. It was the poise of when I was hitting him hard. How he knew what to do, put his hands up and keep them up when I was going hard instead of trying to take my head off. He was weathering the storm through it because he was a little gassed. And that is another thing that going to the school of Pacquiao will teach you. So another thing, what else did he say that he learned from the school of Pacquiao? He was doing that T-Rex. He also learned that he needs to be more humble, and just because somebody's age, you should never overlook anybody. That's the thing that I think anybody can take to the heart. Small-minded, even people that are, there's people that are not as smart as you, or maybe you're on a different level than them, but the determination can take them a lot farther than a mind can. And facts of that, the guy with the highest IQ in the world lives on a farm by himself. has no motivation to do anything in the science field or anything like that, but he's genius level, beyond genius level IQ. He has a 200 score IQ. That's higher than Albert Einstein, just for fact. GTTV.